Well, hello there. Welcome or welcome back. My name is Julie, and I am on a health journey, specifically a digestive diagnostic health journey at the moment. And let me show you what I got today. Make sure there's no information on there that I don't want you to see. Look at this ginormous thing. It's bigger than my head. It's called polyethylene glycol 3350 and electrolytes for oral solution USP with lemon flavor. I think the one I had last time, that was like 6 years ago, was lemon lime. This is lemon. So you go to the pharmacy, you get this. And it just like has powder in it. And so you have to mix it up with water, and then you can refrigerate it if you want. But I was talking to the pharmacist because it feels like last time that I refrigerated it, but I'm not 100% sure. It was a while ago. So you can refrigerate it, but he made me aware of something I hadn't thought about. Yeah, it tastes better refrigerated, nice and cold, but it's also harder to drink all of it when it's cold because, like brain freeze and your throat gets tightened up when everything's too cold. So it's kind of a toss up, So I'm going to refrigerate mine. I have to. The stuff it's not yummy. And I will just take my time having to sip it. I won't be able to chug it. But one of the pharmacy techs, she chimed in. She heard what we were talking about, and she chimed in and she was like, well, you can add flavor to it, like Crystal Light packets. You just have to be careful. You can't add anything that has red, purple, or I think blue coloring, because that will show up in your colonoscopy and contribute to a false diagnosis. So you can't add anything like that, but you could add like lemonade, a regular lemonade from like Crystal Light, put some of those packets or, Country Time or whatever, some lemonade in there. And let's see how it goes, I'm excited. Of all the things to be excited about, I know I've been saying this, but a colonoscopy seems really weird to be excited about. But just think, I get to add flavor to this. What a fun experiment. I'm trying, guys. I'm trying so hard to be optimistic about all of this and positive about this. Grateful for modern medicine and technology that allows this kind of procedure. Oh, somebody's here. Oh, it's Lulu. You got the kitty. Did you go visit the other kitties?
For a minute. She can't hang out.
Oh, okay.
They're getting ready for their grandpa's birthday. So.
All right. That's my Lulu with our kitty. So, yeah, the kitty. So, anyway, I love that cat. Oh my God, I love that cat.
So when the girl was holding her, Fern started hissing and stuff. And then she gave her back to me, and Fern was just...
That cat can hiss. She hisses at me sometimes.
Her whole mouth was open.
Oh, she's a devil. I love her. Yeah, she reminds me of me. Anyhow, so I am excited in that I am grateful and excited to have this over with and to have the answers that we have been trying so hard to get to. Oh, and there's Mimi coming in. That's my other daughter. My son is still sleeping. It's almost lunchtime, and he is just sleeping the day away. He was so busy yesterday with his busy social life. He went to the movies with friends. Then he went to a bonfire. I have 2 teenagers now. It's crazy. Don't try to be in this one. This is for Mommy's grown-up channel. Anyway.
Nice computer.
We'll see. Anyway, I am very grateful. I have insurance, really good insurance, and here in the good old US of America, that's a pretty important thing. Pretty big deal. I am super lucky to live close enough to really great medical care and specialists and facilities. It's all right close, which is really lucky. I'm trying to be positive about this. I have been so overwhelmed, I guess, with the realities of it and being nervous and scared and in pain. And today I woke up in a really down kind of mood and, starting to sink. And I went and picked this up. Well, I went to my regular pharmacy and they were all out. Can you believe that? A lot of people are getting, I was going to say things put up their butts, but that's not, sorry. Cameras up there behind. A lot of people must be getting colonoscopies this week, but anyway, they had to call it over to a different pharmacy, so I had to go to the other side of town, and I was able to get it there. And once I picked it up, it was like, oh God, this is really real. And yeah, I've had a colonoscopy before. And that was a whole different like situation and experience. And it ended up being that it was my gallbladder that was rotten and had to get taken out. And that was it was a different experience. I was younger. I hadn't had some of the symptoms, more scary symptoms that are happening this time. There's so many other things that have happened in my life since the last one. And it just has made me think differently about this particular diagnostic journey that I'm on. You start realizing your own mortality. For me, that started, I guess, when I had my first baby. So I was like, what, 25, 26? And that's when I started realizing I was not invincible. And then, of course, after my daddy passed away, it was like, oh my God, we die. I mean, I knew we died. I'd had cousins that had passed and other, but it just really hits when it's, someone so important in your life. You just really realize that, geez, yep, we're all gonna die. So this time around, yeah, I've been pretty down. And then especially this morning. But for some reason, going and picking up this thing kind of helped. I don't know that I can put into words exactly how it helped. I don't like the idea of having a colonoscopy. It's gross, it's embarrassing, it's, all of that. But we just need the answer. And it's like, it's clicking now. I know. Now I know. Okay. I got this and it was like the lucky ticket. It's the key. It's like, okay, I'm being taken seriously. This is not all in my head. I am not imagining this. I cannot de-stress this away. There's something going on. And I'm being listened to and I'm being heard. And this is validation. That's what it is. Guys, you guys are such a great sounding board. I swear, like I think out loud here on this channel in my journals, and it's like all the shit just comes together. I can make sense of the chaos and the madness. And that is exactly what it is. It's validation. Because this has been going on for months. I didn't start documenting it till recently, but I was dealing with it privately, painfully, all on my own. And then, this process has been, as it often is for women, test after test after test, and people looking at you like, it's validation. We are taking the next big step, a very serious step of serious procedure. And that brings us that much closer to an answer, but also just for my own mental well-being. It's like, okay, thank you. Thank you. I'm not crazy. I'm not a hypochondriac. I'm not imagining all of this. This isn't just because I need to meditate. No, there's actually something there, and I can feel it in my body. Something is not right. I'm not imagining it. And I know I am not the only one that has gone through this. I'm sure there are men that go through it too, but to the extent that women do, I don't know. I don't know about that. I can only base it off of, the studies that I've read and then my own experience and experiences that some of you have shared. And it is so aggravating and disheartening when you know something is wrong, you feel it, you are in agony, and they say, well, the test came back normal. When's the last time you visited a therapist? Because you've got a lot going on in your life. This meant a lot to me. Just picking this up really meant a lot. And I will bring you along for the process of drinking it tomorrow. Tomorrow I am on liquids only and no reds, blues, or purples. So with like my Gatorade, Powerade, stuff like that, I'm going to get some of the clear kind. I think it's white cherry. Going to be broths, jellos. What kind of jello can I even have? Yellow. I can have yellow jello. And green, I can have green jello. And I live in Utah. It's like the state food is like green jello. That's what I can have. And then starting at 5 o'clock in the evening, we start this and we'll drink half of it by 7 p.m. And then starting at 8, drink the other half by 10 p.m. And then in the morning, get up, throw myself together, get over to the hospital, get this done, get some answers, get a treatment plan in place, and then work on getting to Disneyland with my babies. I've been planning more. I've been looking at different like matching t-shirts that we can do and looking at expected dates of when different rides that are closed down for refurbishment, seeing when those are going to be up and running again. And I've looked at dates. I've pretty much decided that it'll be like mid-September that we go. And that is keeping me going. It's keeping me going. But who knew that picking this up today would make such a difference for me mentally and emotionally? You just never know what's going to do it for you. So anyway, we're going to do this. It's going to be good. I'm going to bring you along for as much of it as I can. Don't be afraid to be your own advocate. You have to be the greasy wheel when it comes to your own health, or your children's, or your husband's, or whoever isn't being listened to or isn't being taken seriously. You have to be pushy. You cannot be a wallflower. No shrinking violets, because it's your health, it's your life. So you have to be loud when it's time to be loud. And if they're not listening, find someone who will listen. And I know this comes from a rather privileged place where I have access to healthcare and a car and just all those things. I get that and I acknowledge that. But the reality is you have to be your own best advocate. Otherwise, suffer. I want to end this on a happy, positive note of some kind. My irises are blooming. My irises, purple ones, some of the purple ones, they're blooming today. And it's a gorgeous day. And I'm going to spend some time in the garden. There's some happiness. I wish you a beautiful day and a lovely weekend. And we'll see you soon. How's that?